Hello, everyone. I should say howdy, y'all. It's Linan from the Experience Experts, and today I am talking to Cowboy Ward, the co-owner of the Twin Oaks Guest Ranch in Lebanon, Tennessee. And this is an honor and a privilege because I have heard so many wonderful things about Cowboy, and this is my first time getting to meet him. Hi, Cowboy. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So the first thing I would love to know is what is your favorite part? What is the most special thing about Twin Oaks for you?
Um, just being to continue doing what I've done most of my life, and that is working with the horses and working with the ranch, and just enjoying the outdoors, and just love the horses and the border collies and that whole lifestyle.
Oh, amazing. And tell us more about the horses. How many horses do we have at the ranch?
Well, actually, I've just sold a few. We're down to I think we're down to about 20 horses now. Um, we downsized a little bit this year to maintain them, and but we keep them all ridden. So
Nice.
it's
And they're
active.
barefoot horses. You don't put horseshoes on them.
What's that? I'm sorry.
They're barefoot horses, correct?
Well, some of them are. About a third of them I have with shoes. It really depends on how they're doing health wise as far as the weather and things. But most of them are barefoot.
And what types of horses do we have in the herd?
Mostly quarter horses. I have got a couple paints, but the rest of them are all quarter horses.
Beautiful.
Working ranch horses.
Exactly. And then you have a team with two Wranglers. So how does that work?
Well, the Wranglers help with the riders, the guest riders that we come in, the day-to-day chores, everything from feeding in the morning and keeping the horses ridden. As I said, we try to work through the whole herd at least once, if not twice a week, to keep them up to par. And then, of course, there's everything from picking up manure to putting out hay to cleaning barn stalls, just everything associated with that. But I'm fortunate as well that both my main wrangler, Garen, he is also a musician downtown, country music artist, and he's does very well. He plays for the guests some evenings, and my other wrangler, Tim, mainly does work around the ranch, carpentry work, that sort of thing, but also is a good wrangler with the horses. And also he does play and sing a little bit too. So they're well rounded.
Multi-talented. Yes.
They sure are.
Yes.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
guests
So
just love
close to
them.
Nashville. Is it in the water? It's probably in the water. Everyone can sing. Can you sing too?
No, I'd stay out of that. There's too much of that around here.
So I heard that the Wranglers can literally look at a guest and help pick that perfect horse for them. How does that work?
Well, we try to size up the riders a little bit, depending on how much riding they've really done, and just introduce them to a horse that's going to be suited to them or comfortable with. And depending on their level of riding, we'll give them a bit of a orientation just to start the ride, because every ranch trains their horses just a little bit differently depending on what they use them for. And as I said, most of ours are working ranch horses, so they're reining horses. And the guests really appreciate that. They have fun.
Amazing. And you guys also teach roping, which I know is like very popular because of Yellowstone. But tell us what roping is and why someone would want to learn.
Well, of course, we use the roping on the working ranch as a rancher, but people just love to learn how to lasso. We have some stationary bulls made up, and they just like to know how to do that. So we try to teach them how to do that. They have a lot of fun with it. And then we get into some what we call cowboy jousting as well as a little bit of entertainment. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
And how did you get the name Cowboy? I know that's the name now, but what's your story?
Oh, I think my grandmother gave me that name when I was about 3 years old, and it just stuck. It stuck all the way through grade school and high school and through my career. It's always been Cowboy, and I sometimes don't even know my own name when someone calls it. So, which is fine. I like it.
Amazing. And what's it like being on the ranch? What do you see people experience that they've never had before?
Well, what we find with most of the people is that what I've heard when they're actually booking, one of the questions that they often ask is, "Well, how far are we from downtown Nashville?" And because they want to go down and see what Nashville's all about and visit the honky tonks and the music and things. And it's about a half an hour down to downtown Nashville. But what we find with a lot of the guests is they'll go down for an evening or an afternoon, and they'll come back and they'll just go, "We just want to stay at the ranch. We don't want to leave," because there's the activities from whether they're just relaxing around the swimming pool or on the front porch, or riding the horses and hiking and all that sort of thing. So I find most people just love the experience of being on the ranch. In fact, we just had some guests just leave a couple hours ago, and they were saying they can't wait to get back again. So
Yeah,
it's
I
very
hear that
interesting.
again and again. People just want to
Yeah.
return after that first experience. They're like, when can I get back to the ranch?
And we've
Can't
had
wait.
guests from all over the world, literally. In fact, these last guests, they now live in New York, but I think the wife was originally from Lebanon, and the husband was from Budapest, and they're from all over the world, and they just love the horseback riding.
Oh, I love it. And then what can you tell people about Tennessee? Just if they've never heard of Tennessee, they've never been to Tennessee, if they're going to adventure toward the ranch, what can you tell them about Tennessee?
Tennessee is. I've lived in a lot of parts of. I'm originally from Canada, but uh, I've lived in Nevada and California and Arizona, and one of the things I really like is of course, as you can see by the background, the greenery and the rolling hills and the people. It's a very relaxed, friendly atmosphere, and we have in this part of the country there is a lot of equestrian events, horses everywhere. One of the biggest suppliers of colt starting program is the Lost Creek Cattle Company, which is just down the road from us, and I think he currently has about 180 horses. So it's big horse country, from the Tennessee walking horses to the quarter horses to the polo and hunter jumpers, and it's very equestrian friendly
Special,
and
special.
acceptive.
Anything else you want to tell someone who's thinking about coming to Twin Oaks, coming to the ranch, and they're on the fence? What would you say to them?
The first thing I'd say is look at some of our review, or all of our reviews actually, because they astound both my wife and I at how much people really enjoy it, and the number of times they come back and revisit the ranch. And it's one of the things I think that we both really enjoy, and that is watching other people have such a great time, and getting to know, someone that you didn't know a day and a half ago, which I just experienced again today, and then they're about to leave, and they're giving you big hugs, and or if they have children, which we've experienced, there'll be a few minutes down the road, and we get a telephone call that the kids don't want to come back and stay with Miss Deb and Cowboy. So they have a good time while they're here, and that's the fun part of it, really is, and the enjoyable
Yeah,
part.
That's something special. You guys are not just the owners, but you live there, you're the hosts, you're opening your home, you're opening your hearts, and you're inviting them onto the ranch.
We did, and we didn't get into this business to start a business. It was totally by accident, and it became a passion after that. So it's not really a business for us, and we both have agreed that as long as it remains to be fun, as it is right at the moment, we'll keep doing it. And it's a pleasure. We're meeting people from all over the world and watching them experience this cowboy country Tennessee lifestyle.
Yeah. And getting to share the thing that you love most with others. What a
That's
gift.
right. That's right.
Amazing. Thank you, Cowboy, so much for talking with me today.
Well,
And
thank
if
you.
you guys, if they make it to Twin Oaks, they get to meet Cowboy in person.
Right. Definitely. Take your riding. Thank you.
Amazing.
Nice
Thanks
meeting
so
you.
much.
You're welcome. Thank you.